Aloha, everybody, and welcome back to Ordinary Adventures.
Today we're exploring Oahu, Hawaii, and we're going to Kualoa Ranch, which is the filming location of some of our favorite TV shows and movies. We love Lost, and for movies,
we love Jurassic Park, and we're going on the Jurassic Adventure Tour. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's a new tour here. I think we're one of the first to ever ride it, and it is like paradise here.
It is.
So why don't you come with us on this adventure?
Yes. Welcome to Jurassic Park. I don't know why I said that so evil. Why'd you walk backwards?
Our drive through this looks like breathtaking.
Yeah, it feels like the beginning of Jurassic Park when they're like going through on the helicopter.
We're in a tunnel. Hold your breath. You do it? It just occurred to me that this tunnel is probably cutting through one of those huge mountains that we just saw. That's insane.
How is this real life? How do people get to make this commute every day of their life? Like, I don't understand. Oh my God, Peter, look! There's a dinosaur! Oh no!
It's CG. It's going to be added in later.
Why was I running towards the dinosaur? Come on! I already found one of the dinosaurs. Look at him! What little cuties all dressed up for Christmas. Hashtag Jurassic Valley.
Just so you know, they offer all sorts of different tours here. You can get zipline tours, horseback tours, mountain bike tours, ATV tours. They range from I think $60 all the way to hundreds of dollars.
They of course are taking a bunch of safety precautions here. They're doing a temperature check, and they're also checking for our QR code. It basically just proves that, we're COVID free. I knew that a cow was 6 feet long. I'm already learning things today.
They have a whole wall of fame over here showing all the stars that have appeared here at the ranch over the years. It not only includes actors and actresses, but also includes musical guests, presidents of the United States, and also fictional CG characters. It's a little weird. And they also have a wall of fame here showing the films and TV productions that have filmed here over the years. Includes movies like Jurassic Park, Mighty Joe Young, Godzilla, Pearl Harbor, and even films I didn't know that shot here, like Karate Kid Part 2 and the Netflix movie Triple Frontier.
We got the back of the truck all to ourselves. Peter on one side, me on the other.
So my name is Sunny. I'll be your folks tour guide. Thank you all for coming out to Kualoa Ranch, and welcome to our Jurassic Tour. Very excited to be here with you folks. One of the main things is because we've only been operating this tour for 2 months now. It's completely new. Now it is a Jurassic tour. We're going to be focusing mainly on the Jurassic franchise. With that being said, we will be coming across other areas that were used for other different movies. But again, I'm not going to stress too much about it. And the reason behind that though too is because with our 2-hour time limit, we get to tour the entire ranch property, which is well over 4,000 acres. Now, thank you all for wearing our masks. We're gonna keep our mask on throughout the remainder of our tour. The only time you can take them off is for picture taking. Before we leave, how many of you folks seen all the Jurassic movies? Okay, you guys ready?
Yes!
All right, here we go. Let's not spend more time.
Ready.
Now, we're leaving 15 minutes early, so we get to spend 15 minutes more in the valley.
Yay!
Yeah?
Awesome.
All right, here we go, guys.
To start off today's tour, we're going to be entering into our south end of our ranch known as Hakipu'u. Everyone say Hakipu'u.
Hakipu'u.
All right, Hakipu'u, literal translation means broken hills.
Okay.
Now, again, it is going to be quite bumpy, okay? So just make sure that you brace yourselves. I'm going to try and make it as smooth as possible, and then after the first stop, if you want it bumpier, just let me know, okay?
Okay. The first part of the tour is a little different. So right here is where the helicopter pad was from Jurassic World, the first Jurassic World movie.
How cool is this?
That also means the T-Rex is around here somewhere, right?
Yeah, I keep looking down hoping I don't step in dinosaur poop. And I heard like some wrestling like in the bushes, and I got scared.
Could be the Lost Monster.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. It could be either. It could be dinosaurs or it could be the monster from Lost.
And so they constructed an entire set right here at this spot. Now, so that way the helicopter could land and take off at this very point. If you folks remember from the movie, from the helicopter pad view, what we're looking at down below is the entire theme park Jurassic World. They incorporated our fish pond. In fact, that was used as one of the dinosaur exhibits. You know that big water dinosaur that jumps up and eats the shark?
Mosasaurus.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's in the fish pond. So a lot of people do recognize this as Jurassic World, especially these mountains on this side of the island, okay? So the T-Rex comes out, he does his final roar from the helicopter pad view out towards the theme park.
Yep.
This is the last scene, yeah, of the film, shot right here.
Look at how awesome the little truck that we're in. It's so cute. Really bumpy though.
You also have Karate Kid 2. This is where they filmed the small Japanese village where they were staying at when they went to visit Japan. You also have 50 First Dates with Drew Barrymore, Adam Sandler. The more popular one that back in the days, Lost. So really excited for this next area because it's an area, it's a set that was left behind from this Jurassic World film.
How cool is this?
I didn't think I was gonna be that impressed by like the sets, but this is freaking amazing. Is this the Indominus Rex Cage?
Yeah.
This is so much fun.
Now what they did on set was they actually filled in this entire area with gravel so that way the helicopter could land. Notice how they cut off this side of the wall. Because if you look, there's nothing else to it. Okay, made it seem like it was a wraparound wall, but it's not. It's just this front wall. That's all they constructed for this.
This is massive. This is kind of hilarious how it's literally just like one wall. And it's all made out of styrofoam and plywood. You would never know.
Look down here. You can actually see the styrofoam that makes up that set.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It's so crazy. Movie magic, people.
I
Movie
know.
magic.
Okay, let's go up. Do you see this stair?
Yeah, let's go up there.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So this is where they filmed this scene while they're viewing the Indominus Rex. So again, this is the production, what it looked like while they were here filming. It was really interesting because it was a huge production. In fact, they were here for almost an entire year filming.
Look at the Indominus Rex claw marks there.
That's so cool. This is the little like iPad they were using in the
You
movie.
can see how the helicopter just took off from the pad. And you can see the fish pond that we saw earlier before, how they incorporated that using it as the Mosasaurus exhibit. And then you see the background of our mountains behind.
It's so crazy being in here because I'm like literally expecting a dinosaur to show up. Like, I keep waiting for like.
He's up there somewhere.
He is. He's waiting.
This cage was from a scene from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, but they didn't use the scene in the movie. I mean, it appears in the movie for seconds, but you don't see the full scene.
I keep seeing things moving near that cage. And then I realize it's just like a bunch of like birds and butterflies and stuff. So.
Are you sure they're not those like little bird dinosaurs from Lost World?
Those ones are like some of my favorites. I hope they're not. Those guys are evil.
I didn't think they would take us up here. This is so cool. Usually film sets are not built to last. They're just here for a very short time. But one of the deals that they had with the ranch when they came here for Jurassic World was that they would build the sets so they could last longer. So that's why there's some metal beams and stuff like that. So it will be here for people to tour, you know, for years to come.
Okay, let's go recreate that scene.
Okay.
It'll be so realistic. You won't know if you're actually watching the movie or if you're watching Kitra. Crap, I already forgot what he was doing.
He's like touching it.
He's like. Nailed it. The only thing they planted in here were these palm trees. Everything else that you see, you know, obviously is what was here before.
It says beware.
Oh, I don't know if we're allowed to go in there.
Beware
That looks-
dinosaur.
That looks dangerous.
So we know the Indominus Rex, she escapes out of her paddock, and they send in a crew. They send in a team to go and capture her. You guys remember this part? And so this was actually a really iconic area, especially for this scene. Now, this is one of the very few areas, sets, filming locations where, while they were filming, they stopped us in between their filming sets for our tours.
Oh, wow.
Because when movies come out here to film, doesn't matter what type of production, we're still open. We're still able to do our tours. It's this stream crossing right here, and you'll see it on the left-hand side, right here. This is the shot. You'll definitely recognize this area right here in the film. So really, really cool. Now, I'm going to show you guys a couple other areas, but before we get to there, we're going to come past another filming site spot that was used for a different movie. This one is King Kong Skull Island. Let me just share with you folks, this movie came out in 2017. Lead actors in this film, you have Tom Hiddleston, Brie Larson, and also Samuel L. Jackson. This is a crash chopper scene. Now I want to turn your attention now to the opposite side. So the two brothers, they're in the glass ball, the gyrosphere. They went off-roading. They came to a place where they shouldn't have gone, and this is the area where they came face to face with the Indominus Rex. And so while they're driving down this road here, they're beeping on the horn, trying to get the workers' attention to open the gates because those pteranodons are flying in. In front of us, just beyond these treetops here, is the Indominus Rex wall where we were just at. All right, cattle. We have a little well over 800 cattle on property, okay? And we like to rotate them to pastures here.
Hi.
Oh gosh, it looks like they're not moving. Okay, hold on, folks.
It's worth the price of admission.
These gyrosphere props were actually attached behind another vehicle, and they were able to maneuver it a bit more smoothly in these large field pastures. That's what I wanted to share with you guys before we exit out of our Hakipu'u Valley here, okay?
It's fun when we're driving in between film locations. They just have John Williams' Jurassic Park score blaring, so it really puts you in the mood.
How beautiful.
Called Triple Frontier.
It's unreal.
And
This doesn't look real.
This film, again, it's a Netflix movie. This area is referred to as the Cliff Seat. Journey to Mysterious Island. This is Journey to the Center of the Earth. This is the sequel. Oh, wait for these guys. It features Brendan Fraser, and it also has a very catchy theme song on my ad. It's George of the Jungle. In fact, every season they would come out here to film multiple areas referred to as Hurley's Golf Course. This is the scene that was shot right here in this area. This right here is the main volcano that erupts in the film. So as it's exploding, you have Owen, played by Chris Pratt. He's running out of those trees there, and all those stampede of dinosaurs are following after him. Yeah? You guys remember this scene?
Yes.
So they run down this hill. This log prop is the actual prop that was used in the film. Okay? Also made out of styrofoam. Constructed after the film crew left. Okay? And this is a stop for the UTVs. Okay? To make them feel special. I'm gonna take you guys to the legit spots, okay? So don't worry too much about this. Even the Jeep itself, because I showed you guys the legitimate Jeep, and that's why I want to take you guys there later on today, okay? I'm gonna show you guys the authentic spots. So you notice that bunker, the bunker that was used for the film, that red and white tower. You see all that black material on top of it? That's supposed to be the lava, because not only was the dinosaur stuck with them, but lava was seeping through inside of the bunker.
By the way, this is one whole family. So there's the family there, and then there's seats here, and then there's us.
We're taking up the rear. Is that what people say?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just saying they're social distance.
Yeah, this is nice.
So this is the log that, or a piece of the log that Owen hid behind in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. It's made out of styrofoam, or either that or Kitra is the strongest person in the world.
Oh, it's heavy.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as heavy as a real log.
It's not, but it's also hot. I was expecting to pick it up over my head,
But
but
it's styrofoam. You can see like right there.
yeah.
So this is the top of the bunker that they come out while the volcano is erupting and Chris Pratt is like running down the hill. This is actually where it actually all happened. My hair's, I'm a hot mess there.
Yeah, nobody cares.
That was all back in the studio. It wasn't here. It's just them entering into it. And then they exit out the other way. Yeah. You see where that blue tape is? That's where the cameraman is. Okay, so I want you guys to go over there. And the cameraman is shooting outwards. You see that in the mountains?
That's the shot.
That's the shot. So if this bunker wasn't here, this is the exact same point.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, you can see
Yeah.
all the mountains.
And you can't get that down there where that fake bunker was.
Exactly.
See?
We want the real bunker.
You want the
We
real
don't want that
one.
fake bunker.
No time for the fake ones.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was cool.
It's starting to fall apart, it looks like.
Yeah, well, this was like 4 years ago almost.
Crazy. It almost feels like real cement. You know what I mean? No? You would never know, like, I mean, you'd know because it's falling apart, but how fun. I feel like we need to rewatch Fallen Kingdom because we're seeing a lot of stuff from Fallen Kingdom today.
Okay, so this next area, this is the only tour that gets to stop here.
Well, this is the Gyrosphere Station right here.
Oh.
All the way up here.
So we're all the way up where the Gyrosphere Station, where the kids in the first Jurassic World film got on the gyrosphere. You can actually book this for a wedding?
You can book it for a wedding, yes.
How much does that cost?
Depends on the season and how long you want to stay here. now,
This is so
actually one of
beautiful.
our venues on the island of Kauai, okay? In fact, most of the filming was done there. But towards the end of their production, I think they only had about a week or so left. A huge hurricane came and wiped the entire area out. And so Hurricane Iniki had destroyed all of their filming areas that they had on Kauai. And so Steven Spielberg, being the director at that time, he didn't want to spend more money, more time to rebuild everything, yeah? So he wanted to see what they had all together. And so while he was compiling everything, he did tweak the storyline a little bit. And we see that in the actual movie. If you remember, there's a hurricane that hits the island. You remember? And then all the power shuts down.
Oh, that's
So he tweaked it. He added that as a part of it. That he even used some shots of the hurricane hitting the islands as well. And so he incorporated that in the actual film. That's what we see in the movie. Now, when he was compiling it, when he changed the storyline, he strongly felt that there was one particular scene that was missing. And that's the scene that I just airdropped to you folks, okay? And we're going to head over to that area. That's the main reason why we were only used in one scene here at Kualoa Ranch. And it's a pretty iconic scene.
How amazing.
This is really amazing. I highly, highly recommend this tour.
Apparently the cows make it all the way up here.
Is that dinosaur poop or cow poop?
I think it's cow poop.
Okay, it's probably cow poop, but it looks like dinosaur poop, just saying.
I don't know what dinosaur you're talking about. I saw the Triceratops droppings from Jurassic Park, and they were huge.
Could have been a baby dinosaur poop. You never know. Before we move on to the next part of our adventure, I want to give a quick shout out to some of our Patreon members. That includes Kent, the Banker family, Cynthia Santos, and Kendall Helmstetter-Gellner. Let's go.
This is the hill where the two grandkids, they're heading up towards the top, and they look out and they see a herd of these Gallimimus dinosaurs, those ostrich-looking dinosaurs, running towards them. Now, this is what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to play the film. You face it up that way so you can see it, okay? Now, when they start running downhill, I want you folks to pause it and then come out of the Jeep.
And I want you guys to hold your camera right here, and you're going to view it at this area, okay? So continue playing of them running down the hill. So they're taking shelter. They climb under.
Yeah.
Look for that mountain in the left hand corner.
Okay, yeah, I see it. It's right there.
Play it.
Yeah.
Huh.
That one right
Yeah.
there, behind the tree. See it?
This is the only scene that was shot here on Kualoa. Everything else, most of it, was filmed on Kauai. So pretty interesting, yeah?
Yeah.
And so you're at the legit. See, I'm taking you to the legitimate spots. We're not gonna waste time on no fake spots, okay?
Is
So
that
let
the
me
same
take-
log though?
It's actually not. It's not the same log, but it looks very similar to it.
Yeah.
And it's not styrofoam.
Yeah, it's real. That's some
Not
real.
styrofoam.
That's some real log right there, Peter. In case you were wondering.
Oh, let's hide underneath. There's dinosaurs jumping over. Oh no. What's going on? See, I didn't know that. That only one scene from the first movie was filmed here on the ranch.
Yeah, everything else is Jurassic World.
And it makes sense. The hurricane, I always wondered why there was a tropical storm hitting in Jurassic Park. I always thought it was just like an escalation of like the story of like, there's stuff going on, but that makes sense.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Insider info. Now
Yeah.
only we know and you guys know.
I love this caution sign with the illustration of a guy slipping over a rock in his cowboy hat, falling.
But again, you just gotta make it very realistic. Put on your best acting skills.
Wait,
okay?
where are we looking? Where's the dinosaur?
Behind you. Your dinosaur is running.
What's my
behind you.
motivation? Running away
What's
from
your
dinosaur.
motivation? Your life? Action.
Oh my God. Come on! Let go!
Perfect. Perfect. That's so good. That's so good.
I'm surprised I didn't trip.
Oh, that's gonna turn out really good. I'm gonna send it all to Chris Pratt.
Oh, yes. Yes.
They had that lined up right alongside of this mountain right here.
Filming your own Jurassic Park right now.
I was just taking some photos of the beautiful Hawaiian ocean because I've been forgetting to take photos during this whole trip. So I'm kind of like, I've taken more photos today than I've taken in the last 4 days combined. So it is beautiful here.
So this right here is a bunker that was built after Pearl Harbor, and they have turned it into kind of a film museum. And right outside it is a vehicle used in Jurassic World. I like how each of the film locations, they have a screen grab from the movie showing you what it was like in the film.
They're actually kind of cute. They're not that scary. I like them.
I don't think they were used in the movie.
Should we take one home with us? I'm sure Gizmo and Pixel would love some new friends.
Oh, look, there's the Gyrosphere sign
Cool.
right behind you. Universal, why don't we have a Gyrosphere attraction? I would totally go on it.
They have this little area all dedicated to Lost. Here's Locke with his vest. I wonder if that's his actual vest.
I'm betting it's a screen use costume.
And then the coolest thing in here.
Can you type in the
4,
numbers?
8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
You remember.
I do.
Here's the submarine.
Do you remember the sequence where you think,
4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
that's fantastic.
And here's a polar bear. I don't think this is an actual polar bear from the show, but who knows?
This is cool.
Yes. Dharma equipment. I want Dharma equipment in my house.
Thank you guys so much for coming. Mahalo nui loa. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
That was so much fun. Not only was it really fun to see all the different places from the movies, but being on that tram was kind of like a thrill ride. You were literally
It reminded me of the Indiana Jones adventure
yes,
ride.
that's what it was.
There was times that my butt was off the seat
Oh yeah,
a foot.
we got airtime.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a leisurely stroll, but no, he was booking it. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, not only did we see sights from Jurassic World and Jurassic Park, but we did get to drive by some stuff from other movies, and it's so beautiful here.
Yeah, I'm constantly just in awe
Yeah.
of the beauty.
So if you're coming to Oahu and you're wondering, is it worth it to go
Oh,
here?
yeah. It's
it costs
totally
us
worth it.
$130 per ticket, I think, each. Totally worth it.
It's totally worth it. I
Yeah.
agree. And just any theme park attraction, you gotta exit through the gift shop. So let's go take a quick look and see if there's anything interesting in there. I mean, this penguin with the Aloha shirt was $20. Now it's $16.
It has the ranch logo on it.
I kind of like that. It has nothing to do with like anything we saw today.
It does 51st dates.
Yeah, but we didn't like tour that today.
We drove by it.
Yeah, that's true.
Looks like they have a bunch of Kualoa Ranch logo gear, including sweatshirts.
We've got a windbreaker you could add to your windbreaker collection.
I actually like this e-stock sign.
Sure you don't want this one? Penguin Crossing? Found something that you might like.
What's that?
You like to collect playing cards? These are only $2.
Welcome back to Ordinary Adventures. And they got a bunch of t-shirts here. Some of these I might actually get one of these like Jurassic Valley t-shirts. I feel like that would be a good memory for today.
I love how they have this Lost t-shirt on the front. It says I got lost, and then
The
on
Dharma logo.
yeah, and then on the back it has the Dharma logo again, and it has the coordinates to Kualoa Ranch.
In the gift shop, they even have a replica of Blue, and they do have some screen-worn costumes from some secondary characters. Like that scene right there. Oh, look at this. This is an authentic in-gen Jurassic Park shirt. I don't think that shaving can is from the movie though.
It's autographed. You see this? I don't know if I'm allowed to open it, but it's actually an amber keychain with real mosquito inside. Like they're all different. Like it's real.
I hear the DNA from dinosaurs is in there.
Yeah, should we get a couple? See what we could cook up back home? Oh, look at all these cool mugs. We have Jurassic Valley with a T-Rex skeleton on there. And then this Dharma mug. But instead of saying Dharma, it says Kualoa. Man, this is so cool. I feel like you can't find Lost merchandise like anywhere else besides here.
Just so you know, there is a cafe here, so if you want to grab something to eat before your tour or after your tour, it looks like they have a bunch of Hawaiian type meals, some burgers. I even saw fish and chips and loco moco. I'm not sure if it's good, but you can get it here.
I guess this makes sense, but their burgers are actually made from the cows that we saw earlier on the tour.
Does that make you less likely to get them?
I'm not getting any of the burgers here, sorry.
If you want to see more of our Hawaiian adventures, put the playlist over there. And if you're not subscribed, hit subscribe below, because what are you doing?
Yeah, if not, the dinosaurs will probably like attack you or something. I don't know. Just saying.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next adventure.